Picture this: the wild Atlantic Ocean off Ireland's western coast. Seabirds cry overhead. Waves crash against the rocky shores. The air hangs heavy with salt spray, and honestly, the mystery of countless seafaring tales. Out of the swirling mist, a sight appears on the horizon, an island shimmering like a mirage. Could this be the legendary Hy-Brasil, a place whispered about in hushed tones by sailors for centuries? Ancient maps, marked with the lines of long-forgotten voyages, depict this elusive island. They hint at a place steeped in folklore, a place that exists on the very edge of reality. Hy-Brasil, a name that echoes through time, promising adventure, mystery, and maybe even a touch of the mystical. Hy-Brasil, sometimes called O-Brasil or the Isle of the Blessed, holds a unique place in Irish mythology. This island, said to be shrouded in mist and only visible for a single day every 7 years, was believed to be a paradise hidden from the eyes of ordinary men. Legend has it that the island was home to an advanced civilization, perhaps even mystical beings with powers beyond human comprehension. Stories of Hy-Brasil were passed down through generations, told and retold around crackling fires as the wind howled outside. Some whispered that the island was a sanctuary for the Tuatha De Danann, the mythical people of the Irish gods, after they were driven underground by invading Celts. Others believed it to be a land of eternal spring, where the trees bore fruit year-round and the rivers flowed with milk and honey. Regardless of the specifics, one thing remained constant. Hy-Brasil was a place of wonder, a place where the impossible might just be possible. The legend of Hy-Brasil extends beyond the realm of folklore and into the tangible world of cartography. From the 14th century onward, maps began to feature an island consistently located roughly 200 miles off the west coast of Ireland. This island, often circular in shape with a river or canal running through its center, was labeled Brazil. The detail with which Hy-Brasil appeared on these maps, crafted by experienced cartographers, is striking. It wasn't simply a fleeting mention, it was a geographical feature given prominence and definition. The appearance of Hy-Brasil on these maps for over 5 centuries raises intriguing questions. Like, were these cartographers simply copying a mistake made by their predecessors, perpetuating a geographical myth? Or did the island's presence on these maps hint at something more, a belief that Hy-Brasil was more than just a fantastical tale? The enduring mystery of Hy-Brasil is fueled by the accounts of those who claimed to have seen it with their own eyes. Sailors returning from voyages across the Atlantic would spin yarns of a mysterious island shrouded in mist, an island that matched the descriptions found in ancient lore. One such account comes from Captain John Nisbet, a Scottish sailor who, in 1674, claimed to have landed on Hy-Brasil. Nisbet described an island inhabited by large black rabbits and a mysterious magician who lived in a castle. He claimed his crew spent a day on the island, bringing back silver and gold given to them by the magician. However, not all encounters with Hy-Brasil were so welcoming. Many sailors told of approaching the island only to watch it vanish before their very eyes, swallowed once more by the mist and the waves. These tales, often recounted with a mix of awe and terror, served to solidify Hy-Brasil's reputation as a place of enchantment, a place where the boundaries of reality seemed to blur. Why did Hy-Brasil remain such a persistent feature on maps for so long? Was it simply a case of cartographers copying the errors of their predecessors, blindly perpetuating a myth? While this is a possibility, the sheer length of time that Hy-Brasil appeared on maps, and the level of detail often included, suggests a more complex explanation. It's important to remember that map-making in centuries past was not an exact science. Islands could appear and disappear from maps depending on the source of information, the prevailing winds, and even the subjective interpretations of the cartographers themselves. The fact that Hy-Brasil appeared consistently in roughly the same location for centuries suggests that something, whether a real geographical feature or a shared experience amongst sailors, contributed to its inclusion on these maps. Several theories have been put forward to explain the enduring legend of Hy-Brasil. Some suggest that the island may have been a mirage, a trick of the light played on weary sailors by the unpredictable Atlantic weather. Others propose that Hy-Brasil was a misidentified landmass, perhaps the Porcupine Bank, an underwater plateau located near where the island was often charted. This bank, which rises close to the surface, could have been mistaken for an island, especially under certain tidal conditions or through the fog. And then there's the name itself, Brazil. Some historians believe the name Hy-Brasil predates the discovery of South America, and that the name Brazil was bestowed upon the South American nation by explorers who believed they had rediscovered the mythical island. Whether this linguistic connection holds any real weight remains a point of contention amongst scholars. The story of Hy-Brasil, regardless of whether it was a real island, a mirage, or a complete fabrication, speaks to a deep-seated human fascination with the unknown. We are drawn to mysteries, to tales of lost civilizations and hidden worlds. These stories allow us to imagine possibilities beyond our everyday experiences, to believe that unexplained things might exist that are beyond our perception. What other travel mysteries have captured your imagination? Are there legends from your own part of the world that speak of vanished cities, elusive creatures, or portals to other realms? The world is a vast and wondrous place, and as the legend of Hy-Brasil reminds us, sometimes the most captivating destinations are those that exist on the very edge of belief.